Thanks to Sana Skin Studio for supporting the No podcast. Sana is a skin studio that is shifting the relationship with your skin and your products through goal-driven facials, real guidance, and clean skincare. Stay tuned for our promo code so you can receive $25 off of your first facial at Sana Skin Studio. Welcome to the No podcast with me, Nikki Spo.
What is up, light beams? You're listening to The Know, where it's not about knowing everything. It's about coming to know ourselves. And I'm your hostess, Nikki Spo. I'm happy that you're here because today I am going to be addressing the concept of energy vampires. But before we get into that, here's your weekly reminder to subscribe to the show and leave a review so other listeners know what to expect from the show. It means a lot to me. Okay, so energy vampire is a term that I learned from my good friend, Jon Gordon's work. Jon is a family friend and a best-selling author and speaker who has worked with a bunch of pro sports teams, and I have had the pleasure of getting to know him through the years and familiarize myself with his work. One book in particular, Energy Bus, has been influential in my life. And it's funny because sometimes things don't always hit the first time you read them or hear them, right? Sometimes it takes being in the right space, time, and headspace for something to really have an impact. And I don't know, but I'm in a really unique and special time in my life in which I have been considering all of my relationships, especially the one that I have with myself. But for what it's worth, the first time I read the book, I was like, oh my gosh, this is overly positive yup stuff. I couldn't get into it. But I sat with the ideas for a long time, and I really just was in such a negative space in my life that I literally could not process the information in a way that felt right for me. And to be fair, I want to be very clear that I do not subscribe to toxic positivity. I believe that having a generally positive outlook on life is crucial in creating the life that you want, but I can see how some of the text in this book can come off as over-the-top positivity because I literally was in the space in my life where I felt that. Listen, sometimes you've got a dark cloud over your head and you have come to think that that's like the best that life has for you. I've been there. I literally just left the cloud era of my life and I'm finally standing in the sunlight. So I get that it's hard to be positive in really tough circumstances. And still, babes, I want to encourage you to try, to never give up, to never